Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Chris and welcome to my first progress video on the Aoshima Skyline R34 patrol car. So the last time since I did any videos of progress updates and whatnots, it was all spray cans. This time I've recently, in the past few months, started airbrushing. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Street Blisters for supplying me with all their paints and equipment to get this Aoshima kit all looking lively. Again, massive thank you to both Aoshima, not only for the kits, for looking after us and whatever else, and also Street Blisters for sponsoring me with all these paints. I've got a lot of flocking powders and polishes, some primer, some 2K clear gloss. So not only have I got great kits to work on now from Aoshima, but I've also got some fantastic paints to use from Street Blisters, the primers, the colours, the 2K clear gloss, and like I said, I'll go over each one of those as and when the time comes through the build process. I have actually built one already. For those that follow me over on Instagram and have seen it on Reddit, it was the Aoshima Hakasuka Liberty Walk Skyline. What I'll do is I'll pop a quick video up of that now, and so you can check out how an Aoshima kit looks like under Street Blisters paints. And I'll be honest, it's possibly one of my favourite builds so far. So yeah, here you are, check it out. So this is the Aoshima Hakasuka Liberty Walk at Skyline. This is the second time I've built this kit. I absolutely love the kit. It's an older kit. You can tell when you're working on it because it's got like a battery switch and a battery compartment underneath for the older motorised kits. But that doesn't matter because all that bit's hidden, so you can hide it. It's just a great kit to work on. It's simple, but it's quality. It fits well. It's clean. It's tidy, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean that 2K, my first two-tone attempt. The look and style of the kit, I absolutely love it. So in this video I'll be prepping. So what I use for the prepping is some Street Blisters sanding sponges. They've sent me some, as you can see, 500, 600 and 800 grit sanding sponges. Now I really like these, and I'm not just saying them, this is my honest opinion. I really like these sanding sponges. I've used a few different types of sanding sponges now, and sometimes when you're sanding on edges or sharp corners, things like that, it can rip through. Well, the sanding sheet itself is really quite tough, quite durable, and it's got a nice sponge on the back to make it nice and flexible. And I was incredibly impressed by how durable and how well these sheets last. So I've actually got this square that I used on the Hakasuka. As you can see, I did quite a lot with that one little piece, and it's not ripped, it's not torn, and it's not shredded it, when you're sanding the edges. And like I say, it's quite tough and durable, and I'm really, like I said again, I've said it once, again, it's really impressive stuff. For priming, I've got this Street Blisters 1K light grey primer, and it goes down amazing. Obviously by the time I've recorded this video, I've already laid it down. It was so smooth, I didn't even have to sand it, but you'll see that in the next video. So as you can see, I've already started. So the first thing I do with every kit, get my trusty marker pen out, and I mark up all the mould lines, seam lines, whatever you want to call them, on the body. Now I just go for a general rule of thumb, either side of the roof, down the back pillars, down the front pillars, over the arches, over the wings, sorry, at the front. And as you can see down the back here, depending on the model, depending where they are. So I just like to mark these off first. I did probably go a bit excessive with the old marker pen, but I'd rather be too thorough than not enough. So yeah, as I said, just go over these, give them a once over, just see if I can see any. And a lot of the time you do get them on the boot lid there. I couldn't really see any on this one, but still, as a general rule of thumb, I'll still do it anyway. I will just mark this bit up, and I will give it a sand down. So instead of boring you doing the other side, which is just mirrored, we'll just skip straight to getting it all sanded up. So as you can see, the P6, this is this P600. This was advised to me by the team over at Street Blisters. Before you lay any paint down, is give it a good sand over with the P600. So not only am I going to get rid of all the mould lines, seam lines, As you can see here, you know, this video is not sped up, and it's just making light work getting through obviously the marker pen, but also the mould lines. But saying that, the mould lines wasn't bad. It's a really clean, tidy kit, so it doesn't take much effort, much work to get through them. But yeah, so I used the P600 for both this and a full key all over the body, you know, and just give it a base for the primer to attach to as such. So I'm just going to speed this video up to 8 times speed now, and just get through the process, you know, of the sanding down the mould lines and the keying the body in. And then after this, I'll just show you that I actually used just one sponge for the whole process. This is what I mean, it was really, really impressive, especially on with them front wings, where it's just a sharp edge. It was really tough, really durable, incredibly impressed. As you can see there, the unsanded bumper to the sanded body just makes a bit of a difference. And there's that sponge, incredibly tough, does a great job. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.